One thing I never thought I'd see at Universal. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're at Universal Studios Orlando, where we are going to check out some of the brand new merchandise for the 35th anniversary of Universal. There is new Halloween Horror Nights merchandise to check out. There is a brand new shake over at Schwab's Pharmacy, I believe is the name of it, for some Back to the Future 40th stuff. There is a ton of new updates for Horror Nights and at Universal Studios in general, so why don't you join us on this adventure? Walked in and they got the new stores open, the Universal Suites store. Let's go check that out real quick before we see what else is going on in the park. Looks like they have a bunch of those make your own mix, $17 a pound, or $4.25 for a fourth of a pound. That's just insane. Just a bunch of fresh made baked goods, Rice Krispie treats, a red velvet whoopie pie. That looks delicious. So at the main studio store, they have the Universal Florida logo. So we still have some of the same merchandise for the 35th anniversary as the last time I was here. But I want this. How do I take this home with me? They have this really cool button-up shirt, $70. Got all the attractions on it. Back to the Future, King Kong, E.T., Jaws, Jurassic Park. It's a good shirt. Universal Studios Florida 35th anniversary pin. I believe this is $14. It's a good pin, not bad. Of course, they have the 11 by 17 poster as always, $17. Looks like we got some new Back to the Future 40th merchandise. Haven't seen this shirt yet, that looks new. Still have a ton of the Roosevelts. Same Back to the Future Loungefly, new hoodie. Got an out-of-time license plate, $13. That would be cool to hang on the wall. Of course, we still have both Back to the Future Roosevelts. We have the pink and blue one. I really like this shirt right here. This shirt is actually pretty sick. And of course, we still have this one, $75 for a Roosevelt shirt. Then there's plenty left in stock. I gotta pick that up at some point. Gotta pick it up. This shirt wasn't here last time, 88 miles per hour. This one is $24.95. Not bad. Not bad price for that shirt. It's a good shirt too. You have a bucket hat? Yeah. Oh, a bunch of Jaws stuff. Jaws bucket hat with the Frankenstein shirt.
If you don't like the bucket hat, you could do
the
sailor hat.
That kind of looks like the same hat Steve Harrington wore in Stranger Things.
And Scoops Ahoy.
And Scoops Ahoy. Jaws movie poster, also assuming it's $17. I like this. That's cool. I haven't seen Jaws before though. There's also some Jaws boxer's brief. If you ever want the shark to eat your then there's that. Looks like we got some Funko Pops. We got Quint, Matt Hooper, and of course we have the great white shark Jaws himself. This one's actually pretty cool. I like that. How much is he? No price, he free. Probably, if I had to guess, probably $30 for that size pop. That's what they normally go for. Of course, we got the Jaws rope hat. I actually really like that. T-shirt, lunchbox, refillable mug holder, some lanyards. So looking behind the counter over there, looks like they're out of the Jaws sipper, which is kind of upsetting. I kind of wanted it. It was, I believe it's $34.99 plus the AP discount, so it'll probably be like 30 bucks. We have an Amity Island candle. Give us a smell test.
Oh, it smells like that scene from Pandora with the oceans, or in Soarin' with the water.
Oh.
Very tropical.
Can confirm, it does smell like the Pandora. Does smell like the Pandora scene. We also got a Toothless Funko Pop from the new How to Train Your Dragon live action movie. I think I showed this off last time I was in Islands of Adventure. I don't remember, but this is I like this Funko Pop. All right, so let's touch on the Jaws sipper real quick. It's kind of disappointing that Universal didn't limit the amount of sippers that you could buy, considering how popular that it was. So I'm assuming they'll restock at some point, but probably not anytime soon. Kind of upsetting that they didn't limit it to like 1 or 2 per person. There were like people literally grabbing them by the handsfuls and getting them. But anyways, let's head over to the discount store and see if it's still open. Sometimes they close it early around 5, so let's go see if it's open. Excited, Wicked for Good?
Yes, and I'm so excited because I'm going with somebody who has no idea what happens in Act 2, so I'm ready for him to be mind blown.
Who are you going with?
You!
Oh.
I'm so excited. The trailer is so good.
I'm excited to see it too, because now the first one has me with so many questions. I have a lot of questions about Wicked, Good for Good, whatever the stupid, Wicked 2, whatever it's called. So it looks like we have the merchandise reveal, A-frame sign out, Fallout. That was the first house announced. So one of the new things for Horror Nights this year is they have like this stained glass, like collectible thing that you can get. I believe the frame is $25, and then you can get each piece that comes out is like $8, and I think it's going to be all the IP houses plus the icon. Yeah, the icon will probably go in the middle, then the other 3 IPs that they're going to announce, which obviously we're going to get a Terrifier house, I'm sure. I don't know what the other 2 will be. Five Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, and maybe WWE would be an IP? I have no idea. Looks like we have a tumbler, pretty basic. It's got the guy on it. It's got a dog, kind of looks like my German Shepherd that I used to have as a kid. Of course, we have just the basic t-shirt. It's pretty cool, not bad. A hat.
Found a hat.
Found a hat. This is the stuff they released like 2 weeks ago. The regular Horror Nights shirt. Just says never go alone on the back. I kind of like this one. I like the little crow with the bloody eyeball hanging out. Then of course on the front just says Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 2025 at the Vines. You found a candle. How's the candle smell? Delicious?
Like potpourri.
Like potpourri?
Do you know what potpourri smells like?
I don't know.
Like cinnamon, like that broomstick thing?
It smells like green apples to me. All right, so not a whole lot of new stuff with the Horror Nights merchandise, kind of some of the stuff we saw a few weeks ago, plus the new Fallout drop that just came out. So let's head over to the UOAP team member discount store and see if there's anything new in there that maybe we can find a good deal for. Right when you walk in, of course, you have Major Sweets staring at you, trying to lure you into his factory and turn you into candy. Poison, deadly, human candy. I want this sign. How do I end up with something like this? I want this. This is this type of stuff I want to hang in my house. So everything in the discount store is 60% off, which is a great deal if you find something that like you were really eyeing and couldn't pull the trigger on. Little Easter egg, they have like a old newspaper stand, and it's like a reprint or maybe an original print of like Universal Studios announced coming to Florida. Looks like we got some like concept art of like the arches and some of the stuff that's like even still there today. And of course they have like Jaws. Pretty cool. Like that's really cool. I'm gonna show it off again, but even though we were in here, they have the Dead Coconut sign from I believe last year's Horror Nights. Some more Major Sweet stuff up here. And then if we look up here, we have, I don't know what that is over there. I can't see it. But we got Earl the Squirrel sign. We have, I believe this is from Shrek 4D up here, if I'm not mistaken. One thing I never thought I'd see at Universal, some pink underwear on the window. All right, went to go get the milkshake, and the guy said that they were out of the white chocolate guitar that goes on it, the Pop Rocks. They're out of a bunch of stuff that goes on the milkshake. So I wasn't gonna pay full price for a milkshake that I wasn't gonna get everything of, which is fine, like not a big deal. Milkshake was like $9.99. It's got like whipped cream, like Pop Rock sprinkle things, Rocky Road ice cream, very basic milkshake. But they have another one there, it's like strawberry ice cream and stuff, so maybe another day. All right, behind Simpsons, it looks like they have 4 Horror Nights tents up already? That's exciting. I wonder what they're gonna put back there. All right, so we did the horror makeup show for the first time. It was absolutely hilarious, by the way, so if you haven't done it, go do it. It's very funny. I didn't expect much out of it, but I thought it was hilarious. But we're gonna go over to Men in Black now, and I'm going to win, because I'm the best. She doesn't think so, but I think so. But then after that, what we're going to do is head over to Diagon Alley, and take the train to Islands of Adventure since it closes at 10, and maybe do some rides over there. Definitely Velocicoaster. Hopefully, maybe Hagrid's. We'll see what the wait time's looking like.
Maybe a frozen Coke or a frozen beverage.
Maybe a frozen beverage. Maybe a frozen Coke. Check out the Halloween store that's over there. See if they got any cool stuff. I don't know. We'll just see where the night takes us from here. All right, we just got out of Men in Black. Guess who won? Nobody, because the ride was down. The ride was down. We got in line, and I guess it was working at some point. But it went down while we were in line, and it just stopped. And then like 20 minutes later, they're like, hey, typical spiel, the ride's down. I'm kind of having flashbacks from Epic Universe from the first time that we went. But that was kind of annoying, because we spent, at least 35 minutes. So that was kind of a waste of time. Anyways, we're going to head over to Islands of Adventure now, catch the Hogwarts Express, and continue on with our adventure here at Universal Studios. Hopefully we can get on Velocicoaster. Maybe we can do Velocicoaster, Hagrid's, and I don't know what else there is to do over there. Maybe the Seuss trolley in the sky. Who knows? The Cat in the Hat. I'm checking wait times. There was like literally everything at the Studios park seems to be, it's just having problems today. Like, I'm hoping in a year or so they redo this whole entire back half of this park. Also, the Amity bathrooms are still under refurbishment. So anyways, let's head on the train, hit the Hogwarts Express, which I've never done going to Islands of Adventure. Well, I've done it coming to Universal, really. So let's go do that. Maybe the Amity bathrooms will be open by Horror Nights. Maybe. We made it over to Islands of Adventure, and the train ride over here was a lot less cooler than the one going back to Diagon Alley. But we're going to make our way over to Velocicoaster now, because it is only a 30-minute wait. And then after that, we'll see what the wait time for Hagrid's looks like, and hopefully jump on it, maybe, if it's not too long. Yeah, right now it's 100 minutes, which is close to like 2 hours. So over in Lost Continent, they have some replicas of some of the items using the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Looks like right here we have Hiccup's axe. That's pretty cool. They got the trailer playing in the background over there. Looks like they got some artwork back there. It's like a house, a couple of dragons. It'd be cool if they had like a mock-up of the Hiccup's Wing Glider coaster back there. What do we have over here? We got Hiccup's shield right here. That's pretty cool. Hiccup, and I'm assuming Astrid costumes. Yep. These are pretty cool. Oh, look there. In the back, you can kind of see like one of the little things they use on Toothless. That's cool. They're dragons. Astrid's shield. And then I'm assuming it's probably Astrid's axe. Yeah, Astrid's axe. There's also a Toothless photo spot. That's pretty cool. It's like being at Epic Universe all over again. That's cool. Looks like you can stand in the middle and act like you're riding them. That's a cool photo op. That's cool. Good for Universal for making a really good photo op. And it looks like when you walk into the Lost Continent area, they have a sign up for How to Train Your Dragon. And look at that, Stormfly's up there just hanging out. That's so freaking cool, man. That's good theming right there. Good promotional theming. Kind of hard to see, but we were walking over to Velocicoaster, and the castle show for Hogwarts is going off. That's so cool. You know, I've never actually watched the show. Never seen it. All right, made it over to Velocicoaster. Freaking beauty. But the wait time has gone up. It is now a 45-minute wait, but that's fine. It's been worse. All right, we just got off Velocicoaster. I will insert what our ride photo looked like, because Sarah says she's passed out.
I think, I can't remember the second half of the coaster.
We did it at night. It was so good. I didn't think we were going to make it up the top hat, because on the second launch, if you've ever rode it, there's normally like two like swooshes on the launch, and the second one didn't go off. I don't know if it's an effect or something, but it didn't go off. So I was like, oh, we're not gonna make it. And I was kind of hoping we wouldn't make it. One day, my dream of not making up the top hat will happen. All you do is go backwards and you just get relaunched. Like it rarely happens, but Hagrid's is a 90-minute wait, so we're not gonna do that because it's going on 9:30. The park closes at 10. But I think we're gonna go do like Dr. Seuss or Spider-Man or something. So let's head over there and do that. All right, we have decided on the Cat in the Hat for a ride because it says it's a 5-minute wait, which is a walk-on, and there's nobody in here. We're the only ones in here. We're the only ones in this queue. This is cool. This is a great dark ride too. Cat in the Hat, fun as always. Check the Universal app. 5 minutes for Spider-Man, so of course we got to go head over there and do that. I feel like I'm talking in rhyme now. Weird. All right, let's head over to Spider-Man and do that. That'll probably be our last ride for the night too. Also, I'm like starving. I haven't eaten all day, and I can only think about 3 things for eat. Raising Cane's, Portillo's, that's because it's on the way home, and 3 is Chili's. But I don't think we're gonna make it to a Chili's in time because the ones around here close at 11. So we'll have to go with the other 2 options because I'm starving. Cane's, well, she's chanting Cane's over Huey Magoo's, and she is a Huey Magoo's stan. And I would go to Huey Magoo's, but I would go there if it was open. But it's not gonna be open by the time we get back over to where we live. We have to pass Raising Cane's on the way home. And I know Cane's will be open, so I don't know. Look at all the space. I don't think I've ever just walked on Spider-Man. No. And the park is never open till 10 o'clock. It always closes at like 7, 8, but it's...
We're so glad because usually it closes at 6.
Yeah, normally Islands and Universal closes at like 6, 7 o'clock. So we were like, oh, they're open late, we gotta come tonight. All right, Spider-Man, always a great ride. Honestly, that ride's held up pretty good. Super smooth. I'm always curious what they're gonna do with that, like if they're gonna change that ride at all whenever they do redo this whole area. If they ever redo this whole area, Sarah says that when Disney gets all their stuff back, she thinks the 5th park's just gonna be a whole Avengers park.
That'd be so cool because now they have Avengers, X-Men, like, it'd be cool.
I guess. I think whoever makes the next big theme park is just gonna copy and paste what Epic Universe did.
What
and
if it's
just
like SeaWorld?
SeaWorld, Busch Gardens. I mean, hey, you know, they could do it. They could totally do it. All right, we made it out of the park. That's gonna do it for us here at Universal and Islands of Adventure. But if you made it this far, let me know down in the comments, what Halloween Horror Nights house do you hope to see this year? Me personally, I hope to see a WWE house. I believe it's gonna come. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow to get us to our ultimate goal of 100,000 subscribers. And YouTube thinks you'll like this video over here, or maybe this one over here. I don't know. Other than that, I'll see y'all later. What house do you want?
I want Stranger Things, but it's not gonna happen. So if I had to take a second guess, I want a Scream house, Universal. Thank you.